Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. I'm your host, Ed Peterson. It's a beautiful day in Houston, Texas. And here today, we're going to show some great information, tools, and tips to assist entrepreneurs, businesses, churches, and nonprofit organizations how to build and grow their network utilizing their website as a marketing tool. This is our growth series for the month of May, as we are now entered into the 15th day of the month of May. And it's been so exciting to assist all of you all who have been inquiring on my website in reference to what you guys are looking for and what's needed right now as you continue to grow your business on a multiple scale. And so today we're going to be talking about, as we did on Tuesday, every Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to be doing this at 2 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on this network, on this podcast rather, as we continue to educate, uplift, and share with everybody the opportunities that is out here as far as growing your business utilizing your website. Now, my company, Global Touch Enterprise, we are a web design and marketing company based out of Houston, Texas, and we're here to help as many people in the marketplace to build and grow their networks and also to understand how to utilize their websites as a marketing tool based on what information you already have, how to build your content, how to draw traffic to your website on a regular basis, and use strategic strategies to point your marketing messages to the website. And that's where everything should be pointing to. That is your home base. And this is going to give you some insights as to how we can uplift each other, utilizing our websites and understanding how impactful that can be when you know how to use it the proper way. And so past Tuesday, we had talked about the 5 P's of marketing. We talked about the people, the product, the price, the place, and the promotions. What promotions are you running in your business on a regular, consistent basis? And what promotions are you running that's going to get people to go check you out on your website? Again, all marketing strategies should be directed directly to your website. That is the key in order for you to grow your network exponential. And then if you have the proper forms on your website where people can fill out the information, if you're going to be sharing information, educate them on growth mode and helping them get to the things that they need to get to on a regular consistent basis. If you have a service business, that's fine. But if you have a product business where you have an e-commerce website where people are purchasing on your website, then you definitely want to have something for them as well to go to and give them feedback on what it is that you're promoting in the marketplace. And so you have a database, again, on your website where you can keep track of all of your information of people filling out your form or making purchases on your website. And you should be guiding that, utilizing whatever we have to market it with a QR code with your extension to your website. So when people scan the QR code on their phones, it's going to direct them directly to your website. You should be doing this like clockwork. So any marketing campaigns that you're putting together, ladies and gentlemen, on a regular, consistent basis, you want to consistently do this so people can go directly to the information that you want to share with them. And again, your website has to be interactive and it has to be mobile friendly. If your website is mobile friendly, you are on the right track. And if not, you need to update your website where you have to be making sure it is mobile friendly. Now, we also do website reviews. My company, Global Touch Enterprise, we're a web design and marketing company, and we do this on a regular, consistent basis. I've been doing web design and marketing now for the past 17 plus years, and I'm super excited because this month, as we are now entering into the second quarter, we are in the second quarter now of the year, and we only have one more month left before we end the second quarter going into the third quarter. You want to do a 90-day run, and you want to make sure that your business is up to par. So you want to kind of look at your website, see exactly if everything is consistent on your website, from your header to your body to your footer, and making sure that the contact information is accurate and that you have your social platforms on there, your social icons that you're going to need so people can click that and keep in touch with you when you're sharing information. Now, you should be navigating information through your website consistently daily. There is no time off of this. You have to do this every day consistently. And you have to be consistent in order for the message to get out to your general public and your target market, so everybody understands and knows exactly what it is you're offering and doing in the marketplace. And that'll give people to be more familiar with who you are. And again, if you have a video on your website, you're doing great. You're going to need something to kind of give a little insight to your product or service that you're providing. And that gives the customers and your end users an opportunity to get a chance to learn about you, check you out, and see exactly if that's something that they may want to trust to go in and do business with you. And so you want to be concise, to the point, transparent, and you want to educate them too about what it is you do. And you must tell your story. Why did you get in this particular business? And how long have you been in this particular business? And what is it in the marketplace that you're doing different from what everybody else is doing? Right? Are you observing the masses and doing the opposite? Or are you following after everybody else and trying to look like everybody else, that you're not unique in your own right? And it's okay to be unique in the marketplace. You don't want to be exactly like everybody. And as a web designer, I always get this question that, well, Ed, I want to site similar to like that one. No, I don't do that. You want to be unique. You want to be different. You don't want to be like everybody else. Your logo, your branding is key. And it has to be separate from what everybody else is looking like. If there was a McDonald's logo, everybody knows the golden arch, and everybody else emulated that golden arch, then you would never know who was the real McDonald's, right? So you want to be unique and different in the marketplace, and then you're providing a service as a servant leader in the marketplace, and you're satisfying three things: what people want, need, and can afford. As long as you're satisfying these three things, ladies and gentlemen, you can be successful. Again, it's what people want, need, and can afford. And so when we talk about marketing campaigns and marketing strategies that we want to do from our websites, then we should be giving people information consistently like clockwork. Your contact information, the forms that they fill out, and then the feedback that you give them. And your feedback should be as soon and immediate as soon as they finish filling it out. Because you want to keep your customers engaged, you want to keep your target market engaged, and you also want to show posts on the website. Ask the probing questions and get them to interact with you in reference to the questions that you're asking. And then answer the questions that they're asking you, so that way you can provide exactly what it is they're looking for. This is a win-win, not a win-lose. And this is all we focus on, is win-win. So you want to make sure we continue to grow and learn as we earn, and understand what makes the marketplace so vast, so big, and what is the behavior of our customers, consumer base, that they're looking for that we can provide. Your goal is to service a need and also be a problem solver. In the marketplace, you're solving a problem. You're providing a need, servicing a need, and you're servicing a want as well. Well, if you look at it, everybody out here is looking for ways to conveniently do things that they really don't want to do. Again, we're a society of convenience. So if that's the case, then we should be focused on how can we satisfy them, and what should we be providing them that's going to make it a lot simpler for you or them to do what they need to do. Just like me on this podcast, sharing with you about simple ways to continue to market your website and as a marketing tool, and sharing it with everybody on a consistent basis. And all the campaigns that you're running, you want it to point to your www. Whatever your domain name is of your website, so they can go in and check you out. The goal is to draw more traffic to your website. Get people to engage. Make sure it's interactive, mobile friendly, and you answering the questions that they're asking when they fill out the form. And you want to make sure that you're concise and to the point with it, and that you're giving them the full story of what it is you do and how you can help them. Again, you solving a problem, you're satisfying a need, and you're satisfying a want. That should be your base and focus. And you should be able to do this consistently when you run your campaigns, and that everybody will be able to follow you and share the information with the people that they know, and let them continue to check you out. Look at your channel. If you have a video on your website, which I recommend, you want to do that. You want to have that. And your forms that you fill out, that you have on your website, you want to have that there. And if you're an e-commerce site, then those who making purchases off your website, then you want to get feedback from the customers and the satisfaction that they got from the ordering of that item that they bought from you. And it's all about quality customer service. I say that all the time. If we're giving good quality customer service, we won't have to worry about it. People will always be looking for you. Why? Because you gave them quality customer service. And you treated them with respect and honor. And you gave them the full story, and you was truthful and honest with them as reference to what the product does or don't do, or the service that you're providing. And we have to be truthful, ladies and gentlemen. We have to be straight to the point and honest with it. Your longevity lasts when you continue to help and serve the people in your community. Start there. So you're going to build your business on 3 ways. Your internet-based website is the key, because you're building it not only locally, but nationally, and then you're going to do it internationally. And as a web designer, my focus that is to help every startup company, entrepreneur, churches, nonprofit organizations, and people who want to be inspired to run their own thing, do their own business, is to have a website. Help them understand the purpose of the website, navigate through them what the contents of the website will do, and how to help them draw the traffic to the website on a regular basis. And utilizing social media, and then the search engine, doing SEO, search engine optimization, search engine submissions, AdWords keywords, and basically indexing your information on the pages of your website. And indexing is key. So you want to make sure you have all of these things put in place. And it does take some time, because once Google goes through it and you submit your website through Google, Yahoo, and Bing on the search platforms, then you're going to basically put yourself in a position based on your industry, based on the services that you're providing or the products that you're providing in the marketplace, that you're going to be unique and different than what everybody else is doing. Just think about it. Give yourself an opportunity to maximize the moment and grow your business day by day. It's up 24/7 anyway, your website. And so you could be making money while you're sleeping. When your office hours are shut down, if you have a brick and mortar location, your website will be the one to continue to draw traffic, generate information, sending out that. And now that everything is automated and we have AI now, this gives us an opportunity to collapse timeframes and continue to be an automated machine where we have sending out information to our clients and our customers on a regular, consistent basis. So you want to learn AI, you want to learn automation. All of the sites now come equipped with that, as we have now evolved in web design and marketing to whereas now we collapse in time frames and everybody's coming along understanding that I can automate these things. And you have a system you put in place which save yourself time, energy, and money. That's the acronym for system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. And you want to do it in a short period of time because this is how you reach more people faster. Now, on the brick and mortar locations, and I say this and people say, oh, yeah, I don't think I need a website today. Yes, you do. You definitely do need a website today. Every day, you're going to need a website. For those who don't think they don't, then you're going to lose out. You're going to miss the boat. And those who do have websites, they understand the purpose of it, and it gives them some kind of significance in the marketplace to let them know that they're here and that they're here to stay. And that you're educating your customers on the products and services that you're providing in the marketplace, and you're interacting with them on a regular basis, whether they're local, whether they're in other cities and states across this country, or whether they're international in other countries. Do you not know the impact that we can provide by having an internet-based business, a website that can basically get viewers to view and get information and inquire about you on through the campaigns and marketing strategies that you put together, that you don't have to do a whole lot and hire a whole lot of people. So you want to kind of put together this unique system that's going to help you build your business based on what you're doing in the marketplace, based on your industry. Look at your industry, study your industry, understand what makes it tick and what's the real truthness of it that gets people to go in and just buy into that industry. Is it growing? Are you growing? Are you promoting your business regularly under the 5 P's of marketing? What promotions are you running? What incentives are you giving your customers? Are you having them as your runners to share the information about new services and new items and products that you're providing? Are you sending that information out regularly? Are you posting it anywhere? And people are like, yeah, that's a lot of work. Yeah, but it's good work. It's your work. Do you want to work for somebody else for the rest of your life and be up under that umbrella where you're not making anything that you want to make because you're stuck at that level? Or do you want to own your own business? Or as Robert Kiyosaki put it, as a business owner, you also want to be an investor. So you want to be on the right side of the cash flow quadrant where your business is running itself. You got people in place to help you build it. And you're utilizing the tools that's available to you to grow. As a wise master builder, we have the tools. We just got to know how to use these tools to build properly and build long-lasting relationships with people across the country and around the world. And that's what you want to do as a business owner. You want to have that impact. How many lives are you impacting today? How much information are you sharing with the people you know in your community today? And how many people have you helped? How many problems have you solved? How many needs have you helped provide? So these are the things that we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to building your business, your brand, and what we're here to do in the marketplace. God has given all of us gifts and talents. Are we using it properly? Are we sharing? Or are we taking? It's your business, one-on-one. You set the tone, how you want your business to run. Nobody can tell you how to run your business. It's your business. But if you listen to the people that's here to help you, that's here to guide you, so you don't fall into those pitfalls like all others have. Being negligent in your business and not caring for the people you're serving, and you just out for the dollar. Now you on a whole nother path that's not going to be sustainable. You want to be on a path that is sustainable and growth mode. And so you want to keep your business in order and do all things in decency and in order. And that way people will trust you and continue to do business with you and share other people with you. And when you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, when you go through the stages of business, you got your formulation stage, concentration stage, your momentum stage, and then you have the stability stage. When you first start, and I deal with a lot of startup companies, my target market in my business with Global Touch Enterprise, we do web design and marketing, is startups. I love working with them. They keep me going because I'm learning something new, something that they're bringing to the marketplace that's fresh, new ideas, new concepts that nobody's talked about or have seen. That's the beauty of it, working with startups, because they're bringing something from their own personality of who they are, from their core, from their gifts and talents that they want to present out here to showcase and help those in need. for the betterment of mankind. As human beings, that's what our nature is, to help each other. Utilizing the PHP effect, people helping people. And that's what you want to be. As a servant leader, to serve the public and what they want, need, and can afford, and making sure that we're truthful and honest with giving them the goods of what they need today. How can I serve? Service to many does lead to greatness, as it was told. As a servant leader, how many people are you serving? Just a handful or a multitude? Service to many does lead to greatness. So you want to be great? Serve more people. So we talk about the 5 M's of marketing. I did that on Tuesday, and I'm going to bring it back to you again. And then again, also too, here at Global Touch Enterprise, I do have a workshop coming up this Saturday on the 17th of May from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I'll be also talking about how to build and grow your network utilizing your website as a marketing tool. I'm on this campaign to educate our people in general, on how to do this properly and effectively without all of the different cost effectiveness and spending all this money, where they really don't have to do all of that. It's a better way to do anything if you pay attention. Everything is not always that way, but you want to get the right way so you can do what you need to do, serve the people, share the information, and then help as many people that will give you the permission to help them. Because you can only help people who give you permission to do so. If they don't give you permission to help them, there's nothing you can do. Move on. Next. So we talk about the 5 M's of marketing, which refers to a framework of developing a comprehensive marketing media plan. Well, we focus in on mission, money, message, media, and measurement. Let me say that again. We're focusing on mission, money, message, media, and measurement. This framework helps ensure that marketing efforts are strategically aligned, budget conscious, and effective, reaching the target audience that you want to reach. But again, it's strategically aligned for budget conscious and effective, reaching your target audience. You don't want to spend too much and not get any results. We got a lot of people doing that. And they're like, Ed, I done wasted all this money. I don't have any more money to spend for this because I didn't use it for that and I didn't get anything out of it. I've heard that story many times before. But here we are. I want to share with you honestly, truthfully, how to do it effectively. And we talk about, what is your mission? You got to define a clear objective and goals for the marketing campaigns that you're going to be running on a daily basis. That's your mission. You got to define it. You're going to have clear objectives and goals for the marketing campaigns that you're going to run on a daily basis. Your money, we talk about money. You got to allocate the necessary budget for the marketing efforts that you want to promote and run under the 5 P's of marketing: people, product, price, place, and promotion. Your promotions you want to run, but you want to be cost effective so you can get the results that you're looking for, reaching the number of people you want to reach on a consistent basis. Your website is key to this. Let's talk about the message. You're talking about crafting a compelling and relevant message that resonates with the target audience. Your content on your website, your content on your marketing campaigns that you're running, on your digital flyers, physical flyers that you're presenting and sharing in the marketplace, It has to be consistent with what's on your website, on social media, in the search engines. Everywhere you go, that message should be resonating the same to your target audience that you're trying to reach about the products and services that you're providing in the marketplace. Well, let's talk about the media. You're going to select the appropriate channels and platforms to deliver this message. Don't overwhelm yourself if you're not familiar with those platforms. Get familiar with them. See where your target audience that you want to reach is obtainable through those platforms. Whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, you got Twitter, well, X, you got TikTok, you got Fanbase. That's my brother, Isaac Hayes, the third, out of Atlanta, Georgia. You got Fanbase. And you got a lot of other platforms out here that you can go with. But stick to one that you're going to be more compelled and more that's on your level to go and do more marketing campaigns through when you go through your media messaging. You got the newspapers, of course, magazines. You have all of those. And then you also have TV and radio. Marketing messages. Ads, advertising, you can do that. Google Ads, you can do that. Yahoo, you can do that. Apple has theirs now. You can do that. So it's a good way to kind of look at your budget, how much you want to spend on all of that kind of stuff. Do you have the budget for it? If you don't, then let's start from the beginning and work our way up. The last but not least, you're talking about measurement. Well, here's where we're establishing matrix to track the performance of the campaigns and adjustments and make the necessary adjustments as needed. That's your measurement. How well did this campaign run that I'm doing in that first week? And what did I gain from it? How many people participated in there with me? And what can I do to better it, to make it better? From the feedback, and then also from the information that I'm gathering for the drops that didn't get a response at all. Your website keeps track of that. It does the analytics. It also does how many visitors you got on your website and how many abandonments, if you have an e-commerce site, or shopping carts that didn't get completed. It has that report. So this is what automation come in at. And you remind them, if there's an abandoned cart, you remind them, hey, is there any way I can help you to complete this transaction to close out the deal? Do you have any questions? You see. So these are the things on the 5 M's of marketing that's going to be consistent, that you're going to utilize, taking all your marketing strategies and pointing them directly to your website. That's critical. That's important. That's necessary. And when you finish that, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Now you got a whole good audience, brand new. And they'll be so excited because now you're giving them some ideas, something for them to think about, so that can help them solve whatever problems or situations that they're going through. We become problem solvers. Be a problem solver. Solve some problems. Assist people with the needs, wants, and what they can afford in the marketplace. The more you do that, the better you come out. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You will be on point with reaching your goal on a regular, daily, weekly, monthly basis. As we continue on our growth series for the month of May, I'm super excited to be able to share this opportunity with you all today. And again, you can always go to our website at globaltouchenterprise.net, like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And I'm really excited that you guys get a chance to hear me out and have more information and tools and tips. Now, this Tuesday coming up, I'm going to have special guest Asset from the Eye of Ra Holistic Center to talk about her business and what she's doing. As well, she also has a children's book as an author. And I've been interviewing a lot of authors lately, and they all mostly been women. What happened to the brothers? Well, I don't hear no brothers authors. Well, we're going to have to get some of those. But anyway, we're going to make sure that we continue to educate, uplift, and provide information in the marketplace where you guys can grow, continue to thrive, and continue to build like never before. And with that, I want to thank you all for this edition, tuning in. And again, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. And I want to see you again at the top. Keep dreaming, and don't forget that you are a servant leader. Y'all take care. Have a great afternoon, and I'll talk to you again. Bye.